Happy Friday morning. I have a pimple right here, and I have my niece I'm watching today is right here. Yay! Okay, so Friday chit chat. All right, so much is going on in the beauty community and everywhere else. I did want to let y'all know that I did order the Tati Beauty palette and the Blendiful. They should be here soon. And I feel better today, but I got my niece and I don't have a car seat. So it'll probably be Monday and I'll go ship out those things. The giveaway prizes are over here. Eric has not been sleeping, which is lovely, let me tell you. He's been going to bed at about 10, 11, and he's been waking up at 3. So it's been interesting, and that's probably why I look tired. If I look tired, I'm just going and using my stuff we use for the, that I pulled out for the, what's that called? Project Pan. That's the makeup I'm using today. So I'm taking a little bit of the Laura Geller drops and a little bit of the Clinique Even Better foundation. We're going to mix them together. There was something, the things I've been noticing mostly have to do with the Jaclyn Hill palette, and it's a sensitive subject. People want vegan makeup. People want to be aware of what's inside their makeup. And I probably have a very controversial view on this, but it goes back to looking at ingredients. Y'all remember the Iceland, Skin Iceland or something like that. I'm using this beauty blender to put this on, and I put it on and my eyes got all swollen underneath. I don't know if y'all remember that. To me, as a consumer, yeah, there's a reason they put the ingredients on the packaging. It's so you can look at them, because you know what you're allergic to. Always look at the ingredients. Like, I found out that the Essence foundation and concealer had cranberry in them, because I looked at the ingredients. So I made sure that when I put it on that day, when I did a full face of Essence, I made sure to take the makeup off as soon as possible. It wasn't advertised that it had cranberry in it. I looked at the ingredients. To me, if you know there's a possibility that something might have something you're allergic to in it, even if you don't think there's a possibility, look at the ingredients and everything. It is partly our responsibility to be in charge and help ourselves. So the fact that people are having a fit that it wasn't disclosed, it was disclosed. It was on the package. Sorry. Like I said, it's probably a controversial opinion. But at some point, we became a very entitled society. And we need to realize that companies are not going to hold our hands. Companies are not going to tell the truth to us. I mean, our parents told us that there was a Santa Claus, most parents, a tooth fairy, a bunny rabbit that hops in and gives you candy. All these things, if our parents are going to tell us that, how do we expect big companies to tell us the truth? And all they have to do is I don't think there's really any kind of advertising thing. I don't think the Better Business Bureau can really do anything, because the correct ingredients to what's in that palette have been on the package since they changed the ingredients. It may be a sticker over the original ingredients, but it's there. All you had to do as a smart consumer was open it up and read it. That's my opinion. But I'm one of those people that had to find out the hard way that some of this stuff has things in it I'm allergic to. So now I read the ingredients of everything. I read the ingredients of foundation. I read the ingredients of concealers, eyeshadows, because I don't want, I don't know what concealer I had in here. And there's not one in there, so I need, oh, it was that one. That one and this one. Yeah, it's a little messy back there. My niece was moving everything around earlier. We're going to use the Maybelline one. But that's just my opinion. And like I said, it's probably controversial. People are probably not going to agree with it because everybody wants to find a problem with Jaclyn Hill's products. And the business doesn't have to tell them what ingredients they changed. Now, should she have looked or asked questions? Maybe. And for all we know, they did. She did, and they didn't tell her, oh, we're changing it from vegan to non-vegan. Now, it's your palette. You could go buy one. Or, hey, you changed the formula. Can I get one of the palettes with the new formula? And looked at it. She could have, but coulda, woulda, shoulda. The palette, I don't know which one I got. I throw the box away when I got it. I got the first one. I don't know when I got it. I can't remember. I love it. I used it on my channel. I'm sorry for anyone who's allergic to carmine and can't use it. But there are people out there that are allergic to a lot more and can't use any makeup. So, where's their rights? I don't know. I'm just a little... The other part that I'm upset about with some of this is when she posted that thing that guy wrote a video. I guess a guy is saying her dad is a cult leader in Africa or something. I don't know if he is. I don't know if he's not. I do know that she stated multiple times she has nothing to do with her dad. So, what does it matter if what her dad's doing? Why is that something you're looking into? That's not part of her life. I don't know. My brother does a lot of things that I don't agree with, but I love my niece. But when he goes off on one of his tirades, whatever they're called, talking about this president and that person and this person and that person, and let's just put it this way, he's a conspiracy theorist. It's probably all you needed to hear to know what I'm talking about. It just... There's certain things, what your family does also goes back to that two-faced thing where the sister said something and then everybody was holding him responsible. You can't control what your family does. She can't control what her dad does any more than he could control what she does at this point. I haven't used the new palette for a look yet. Between getting sick and life, I haven't gotten to it yet, but I will. And I'm still going to do a full review on it with swatches and all that good stuff. And I did want to ask, on these boxes that I have over here, if you're interested in one, comment down below. I think I'll just send you my email because I already separated it all out trying to figure out what to do. There is 5 little boxes and there is 4 big boxes. My throat is so dry. Let's see what else is happening. This is the Wet n Wild brow pencil. Jackie Ina reviewed Tati Beauty thing, and I like how they're so grown up. I like how Tati reached out to her. I guess there was a falling out at some point. What are you doing? You gotta go potty? No? Why are you taking your... Okay. No, sit. Come sit. And fix your underwear. Take your shoes off. You want me to fix your outfit? You want me to put it back on, or do you gotta go potty? Okay, come here. Come here. Why were you taking your clothes off? It's nice to know you can't get it all the way off. Yeah? Drawing? You're getting a bath scene. You are covered in donut. There you go. Go play. Okay. But I loved her review. If you watched it, she did a wonderful review of it. Of the Blendiful. No, you don't throw clean clothes on the floor. Okay, this is the palette we're using. We're going to use the Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I had clothes drying on the treadmill, and she threw it on the ground. My mom describes her as a bull in the china cabinet. Which she kind of is. We're going to take this sponge here. We're going to carve that cheek a little bit on that side and the other side. Okay, we need the different powder. Kira, what are you doing? Leave those sticks alone. This is the L'Oreal powder. True Match powder. We'll just leave that there. We're going to take Will You Marry Me blush. It's in the center there. Okay, then we're going to take a little bit of the Blessed, hashtag Blessed. She's trying to run on the treadmill. It's kind of comical considering it's not on. Let's see. All right. Let me put a little bit of this lip balm on. This is the sugar, fresh sugar one. It doesn't come on, baby. It's broke. It's broke. This video is so crazy. I'm not used to. We're going to go into Deck the Malls. It's like a lavender color. The coronavirus. Did you just run into the... Come here, let me see. Did you just run into the doorknob with your face? Come here. Let me see your face. Did you run into the doorknob? Where does it hurt? Where's your owie? Let me see. So pretty. You're okay. Go sit. Yeah, so pretty. It's so strange. She's got blonde hair and so light complected. And then Eric's got dark hair. I got dark hair. My mom's got dark hair. It's so funny. All right, now we're gonna go into. We went into this shade here. Pine cone. Let's try pine cone. It's like a maroon shade. And pull it through. Did you see Mitchell came out with a box with some brand that's overseas, and you can buy it here, but it's $110, 110 pounds. So I converted pounds to dollars, or I got the whole cost and I converted it to US dollars. It's $162 US. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff in there, but I don't know. I don't know if I would pay for that, because I don't think I would use all the stuff that's in it. And I think if I was to go get the items separately that I would use, it would cost less. This isn't a blending brush. This is just a flat brush. Please don't walk around with things in your mouth. Take it out of your mouth if you're walking around. My brother and sister-in-law are going on a date down the road overnight. That's why I have her. And I felt so lost at the dollar store. Oh my God. Last night, trying to figure out what to get her to eat. That looks really bad right there. Because Eric only eats crackers. All right, I want to take that other shade on a blender, that Deck the Malls, on a blender, and kind of back and forth over this on the edges to make sure it is nice and blended with no harsh edge. All right, and then I'm going to take a flat brush. And I want to go into Iced Out, I think. Let's see. Oh, yeah. It brightens it up. But it definitely brightens up that look a little. Okay, and then I want to take this shade, Don't Give a Fudge. It's like a brown. I want to add it to the outer edge, and I'm making sure to fluff the edges of that eye shadow right there for the center as I'm doing so. All right, I'm going to take the e.l.f. spray. Have you ever put that stuff on and it just feels so good? You want to keep putting it on? It's like this chilly, I don't know. It just feels so good. It's like my face is soaking up all that moisture. It's like my face is saying, give me, give me, give me. And I just moisturized this morning. All right. We're going to use this Makeup Revolution, one that I just dropped. So we're going to use NYX. It's about the same color. Or not. Yeah, that's getting thrown away. I just went through all this. Okay, we're going to use this NYX one. Yeah, we're gonna put this in the matte lip liner. I mean, I'm gonna go through some of these. That's just weird. I just sharpened them not too long ago when I was going through all my stuff. So that's just, that's a matte suede. I don't know. Let's go in with the Better Than Sex mascara. Okay. Come here, Kira. You want to say bye?
Bye.
Come here. Say bye.
Bye.
Come here. Look up there. Say bye.
Bye.
All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a great weekend. And I'm sorry if this was so short, but let me know if you're interested in these boxes and which size, and I will, if a lot of people are interested in the small ones, I will get more small boxes and split some of it up. So I will talk to you later. I know that ChitChat Friday's video is kind of short, but it's going to be a little bit longer. Tuesday, a friend of mine was on her way home from work driving in Dickinson, Texas. And There was some 14-year-old kid that stole his parents' car and decided to go shoot up someone's house. While they were fleeing, they hit my friend's car going 70. Her car flipped about 15 foot in the air, and she ended up being ejected from the car, and her car landed on her. She was stuck under the car. She's been in ICU and getting surgeries on and off all week. And this morning she died after I did the video, so she didn't die too long ago. As hard as it is, and I know some of y'all are young and you're gonna have kids. When you have kids, you need to make sure to raise them. Don't be the cool parent. You could be their parent, you could be their friend when they're older, sorry. You could be their friend once they're an adult. When they're young, you're supposed to be their parent. These kids, I don't know if their parents are bad. There was a car full of kids. There was 3 guns in the car, from what I understand. Laying on the road after the accident. A 14-year-old driver was arrested on the scene who had a warrant for his arrest. Which I don't understand how hard it is to find a 14-year-old kid. If they would have arrested him sooner, she wouldn't be gone. But it comes down to, if you're a parent, you're supposed to be a parent. You're not their friends. Kids do not become drive-by shooters overnight. They don't have warrants for their arrest overnight. I'm just saying to ones that have kids and grandkids, ones that are gonna have kids someday, just please be a parent. Don't be their friend. Because being their friend causes them to make bad decisions. And their bad decisions do not just affect their life. It affects the lives of many people. My friend had a grandchild. I dated her brother when I was 16. She had grandkids. She had 4 kids. One just graduated from high school. She had brothers and sisters and nieces and nephews that are not going to get to grow up around her anymore because of a decision that a child made. And I know this is really serious and I shouldn't be talking about it here, but I tell y'all everything, and I just had to put that message out there that someone needs to put out there, that we're not our children's friends. We are their parents. It's our responsibility to raise them right so that things like this don't happen because they were shooting at someone. They were shooting at someone at 14 years old. I mean, they didn't even hit the person. They ended up killing my friend who had nothing to do with whatever beef they had with the other person. So just raise your kids correctly. Be their friend. Be their friend once they're an adult. Be their parent while they're young. Teach them right from wrong. Don't teach them to be gangster. Don't teach them that it's cute to do stupid stuff like fight. It's not. Because it's just not. I can't explain it right now. I'm too upset. Maybe we'll talk about it later. I gotta go. I love you all. Thank you for listening. Bye.